what I profited from what I spent, my expenses, and from what I... My peoples, I hope this shit working. Today is the day before, yo, I'm so tired. Let's stay on track though. Black Boy Art Show part 1000, boy. We going to Atlanta. I'm extremely excited. I leave tomorrow, technically in a couple hours. My flight is at 11. I'm going to leave probably 5 hours early just because of all the shit that's been going on with the planes. We lit. I'm about to show y'all in a second everything that I packed. Now I'm just charging all of my devices, making sure that I'm good. I got an extra luggage though too. Matter of fact, let me pick y'all up. The lighting about to get OD dirt because this is the only room that got best light and only light. You feel me? Alright, don't mind all the extra shit. This is just stuff I want to put to make sure I don't forget anything. I got these 2 big luggages. I went and bought an additional luggage. If y'all need to cop a luggage for the low Primark, that is an extra large and I think it ran me 65 beans. I bought that one from them too a year ago. I got these 3. My flight, I have, what is this shit called, y'all? I'm tired, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I have first class. That gives me, with American Airlines, that gives me 2. Hopefully I'm in the light. That gives me 2 checked bags. I'm gonna do that. I know I'm gonna have to go through that little tussle with them with my duffel bag because they be like, it don't fit. I'll be like, it do fit. And we go back and forth until I put that shit in there and they like, oh, you good. You feel me? So I'm gonna have to go through that with them niggas. Hopefully I don't. What else? Basically, I was able to bring more inventory. I still haven't received the inventory for that I ordered from all the bread I made in DC. It is already done. I just got to pay for it. I'm hoping this event, I'm knowing this event in Atlanta is going to take care of that. And we good. Today, I'm tired because today I went out, sidebar. I went out and copped. I went out and took a couple jackets out to try to get at least 3 sales, you feel me? Because my pockets is empty. You feel me? Like 150. Y'all know it costs 150 to bring a 3rd luggage? Jinkies, bro. Jinkies. I had to do that. And thankfully I made at least 1 sale. That's gonna pay for the airport. Cause I had to pay, it's a lot of shit that I had to pay for. I'm gonna break that down in the end of the video as far as my expenses, and I'm gonna get into details with y'all more than I normally do, just to show y'all like this shit, it costs to be the boss, you feel me? So I'm gonna just go down and break that down with y'all, and I gotta really learn my camera, take the time to learn more about my camera. Like I said, everything is pretty much packed. We did, like I said earlier, thankfully I got a sale. I'm gonna be able to boom. I did get a sale today online and I'm not gonna be able to ship it. I'm kind of tight about that because I could have did better with that. We live and we learn. I think the next time I'm gonna check in with y'all is in a couple hours when I got everything situated, because I don't got nothing else to tell y'all. That being said, we manifesting a great event, another great situation, and that's it. I'm gonna catch y'all. We are at the B&B and this bed is comfortable. I'm not even gonna lie. It has been a journey. You know what that sound like, bro? I want y'all to listen real quick. It sounds like we not in New York, you feel me? This whole moment is surreal. Like, I've been plotting on this, I've been planning this for so long, and to finally be back in Atlanta, you know, the way that I'm back. Like, I kind of about it, I think on my Instagram actually I spoke about it. The fact that this place means so much to me, outside of like genuinely the right environment for me to thrive. Like, even just the connections that I made, like the deconstruction process that I went through, like emotionally, spiritually, etc. The old habits that new habits that I built. I fully went vegan here, you feel me? I started in LA, fully went vegan when I moved to Atlanta. Like, many things, it just represents such a good part of my journey. And when I left, I still felt it was unfinished, you feel me? And I say all that to say, me doing all of those things, me even deciding to move out and then move to LA and then eventually moving to Atlanta, all those steps led me to what I was searching for so long, you feel me? Like I've mentioned many times over, like I have so many passions, and I was just trying to figure out how to connect what my purpose with my passion, you feel me? I feel like my purpose is to disrupt the system and help dismantle it. And I wanted to make sure that my passion connected with that. I could never just do anything for the money. Otherwise, I would have been rich. You feel me? Like, I would have been rich easily. The fact that I did all that deconstruction, it basically primed me to have the idea to create this. Looking at this jacket, I had that idea, I want to say maybe early 2023 before I moved. I had a vision about it. You feel me? And to fast forward to have created it and then to come back to Atlanta, like, understand, I said I moved. The only reason I left Atlanta was to start my brand and to do it at a faster pace. You feel me? At that time, I was in crib, uni pass, I was in my mom's crib, and I was basically allowed the space to just build something, you know, not have to worry about rent and just do what I have to do. And New York is like, if you're gonna be anywhere for fashion, New York is the best place, especially because of the vending culture, and many other things. But just being able to piece that together, and I had the whole plan. I'm like, yo, it's gonna take me like 2 years, and we in year 2. I say all that to say, man, just bet on yourself, you feel me? And I think we all in a rush to do the thing, like, oh, what's gonna be my thing? But I know it's just as important to create the space and the energy for you to even have that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't understand. When I was in Atlanta, the amount of meditating I was doing for hours, really what the universe finally just gave me the space and was like, yo, boom, this is what you need to do. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm popped right now. You feel me? I'm popped. The reason why I came here to stay here for a week is because I didn't realize it till I got in this B&B, is that I really want to give myself the space to rest. You feel me? That don't mean I'm not going to be doing stuff in between, you know, posting. We always working every single day. I want to give myself the space to actually enjoy it. You feel me? Connect with the people that I connected with. You know, prior to life, I just neglected shit because of either work or now in my brand. You feel me? Always being like, well, I don't have the time. I'm not where I want to be, and all those other things. And those are valid. You always want to put you first and put yourself in the best position, but need to be able to prioritize all parts of you. You feel me? I didn't create some of the best pieces of art when I was uninspired. I didn't create some of the best pieces of art when I was inspired. You feel me? When I least expected, when I did expect it. Deeper understanding that life is really an ebb and flow. Like, it's easy to say that, but the more you take action in that philosophy or that ideal, the more you truly understand, like, it's really ebb and flows, ups and downs. You feel me? Which is why I'm not really like, oh, I gotta be here by there, I gotta be there by there. Yeah, let me just act on it, and as I act on it, I'll get to those places. The next time I chop it up with y'all, I'll probably show y'all my food, and then y'all probably won't see me until is it? It's 2:38. The doors open at 3. The setup is pretty much the same. It's not really too much that's different. Traffic is looking a bit slow. When I went out, the line wasn't packed, but this is a big ass convention center, so we will see where the day takes us. I'm gonna show y'all all the inner workings of how everything look, and probably before I close down, I'm anticipating maybe making like 8 to 10K, and I'll probably chop it up again with y'all once the doors open. But y'all see the vibes, bro. I'm right across from the stage. It's 65 and it come with a free pin of your choice. It's 65 and it comes with a free pin.
Now you don't play my name.
What size do you want?
What size?
XL. This is how a medium looks. This is how a small looks. Small, medium.
Oh, shit, that's how small. I don't want small.
You want a medium?
That might be. I think, you don't think a large?
This is a large right here.
I know you like the big. That might be better.
So a large?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, this one is, that's just showing you how it looks.
Yeah.
So she'll check you out right here. I got a few sizes left, so let me know which one you're interested in.
I love people ain't got one to buy.
What's up? How y'all doing? It's 165. It comes with a custom box and a free pin of your choice. I have medium, large, and extra large left. You can try it on if you want. Gia, can you show her how your shirt looks real quick? She's getting an extra large in the black. Yeah. You want to try it on? She's getting this a large. She's large in the brown. And 165, and then you get a choice of a free pin on the table, and it comes with a limited edition box. What's up?
Website.
Yeah. Our website is locked right now because we sold out, but you can scan. Yeah. And it's more on the website. It's 200 plus tax. Yeah. This is mine. And then and it comes with a free pin.
Free what?
A free pin is 65. Yeah, like right there. Yeah.
That's the information in there?
Yeah. When you check people out, check to see if that pops up, because they might end up locking their card and I might not get that money. So make sure you can capture the payment.
Okay, so
Or let me know.
the next one, the whole time I might do it because I'm doing that's what I did all day. I don't know why it's turned up now.
I got you.
Like, I'm not doing anything different. I'm not
When these men go down here,
options.
when these men go down here,
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta fix that.
hype them up. Y'all ready? All right. 5. 6. Here we go.
Like on attitude back, I hit checkout, I hit tap 10, and that's what I opened, and then it will say, like, send receipt. So,
Yeah, I don't know. Show me how you was ringing it up.
If you a yo-yo, just say that. If you a yo-yo, wow. Okay. You a caterpillar. I can't tell which one you're in.
I think what's happening.
5, 6.
So you see that one?
5, 6. Sure.
Wait, that shop pay? I know you didn't click that, but that's the only time they asked me to capture the payment. So I don't know if they are able to do it on their end, because usually they're only able to do it from the website or if you click it. So I don't know how it's popping up. Maybe they might be paying with the Shopify installment card. I don't know. But that's kind of weird.
these might all be credit cards that are used.
It still doesn't do that. I've never seen that. Usually you have to turn that on in your store. That's all. Oh, I think I might know why. When I bought, so how that works is like for them to get online payments, I have different stores. So when I turn, I put the online store ship on one of the stores. So I might have it set up where I have to press collect payments on it.
Yeah, just wait. But I was looking at,
Yeah. I got another medium. You want to try? I got one left.
I thought a large was a medium.
That's it.
So I like mine a little bag.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is the medium,
Okay.
and then this one's the large. What's that?
What you tried on that one?
One medium? All right. You could, she'll check you out right here.
Thank you.
She's gonna take a medium. Hi, how you doing? My God, how you feeling, Brody?
Good, bro.
Chilling, bro. Looking smooth, dapper.
How long you been out here, bro?
Since like 12. And what? Oh yeah, we just don't have none in boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize that. I thought
So we got one in each side. The black one, I only got extra large and large.
Okay.
Same thing for the brown.
Okay.
And then I got small, medium, and large in the white. Yeah. What size do you normally wear? What size do you normally wear?
I usually do like medium.
Medium?
Yeah.
So,
This is like drums with fits of great. They're like we want everything.
You too. Get him out of here. Hey. All right. So we got some real hip hop hands in the middle of this.
I'm good.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
I know the only is now.
Yeah, we're sold out of a few of the other ones. Whenever you're ready, bro. Y'all don't even know about that shit, boy. Y'all don't even know about that shit. 1,000 days, light years since Black Boy Atlanta. It's really not that long. It's probably a week and some change. But y'all already know. We gonna do a recap. I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts. I'm gonna go into expenses and I'm gonna do a little deep dive into expenses, you feel me? Would I do it again and all that other good shit, you feel me? Let's go. I wanna go into expenses first cause bro, when I tell y'all I spent the bags, give me a moment, you feel me? Kenny might edit this out. I gotta go check how much I paid for the event, right? I paid around $881 and some change, maybe 98 cents or something like that, right? That's for the booth, right? Let's do the calculations together. Calculations, 881, I want to say, plus let's say it was 98 cents. I don't remember how much cents it was. Plus the flight off rip, I remember was like 353, right? Cool. Plus the Airbnb this time around was more expensive because I bought it for, I paid for me and I paid for, let's double check how much that shit was. That was Gia room, her shit was 140.87 after tax, right? Let's add that 140.87 plus my Airbnb, which I think was around 3 something. Boom, 41. To spin back, right? We paid $881.98 for the booth. That's for a big booth, right? Premium big booth. $353 for the flight. Originally it was like 70 something, but I upgraded to first class because you get 2 checked luggages. I think I told y'all that before. And what I always do is I run the numbers. If it's gonna cost me more to get that flight, if the flight costs more than me paying for 3 luggages plus the flight, I'm better off just upgrading and then just paying for that additional luggage. You get what I'm saying? Because you're probably like, oh, you still got to pay for a luggage, but I only got to pay for 1 luggage. You feel me? That's the whole thing. Basically, I saved more. You feel me? Getting back to, I saved like maybe $100. Getting back to the next thing, the room, 140 for Gia's room, 390 for my room, 81 for the 56 for the U-Haul, 150 for that extra luggage, 46 for the Uber from here to the airport, and around $15 from the airport to the spot in Atlanta. That was $2,000. Let me just show y'all. It might not focus. I spent $2,114.26. Y'all know how much I made? Let's minus that from what I made. We're gonna talk about that at the end. I'm gonna keep this up. This one was definitely heavier on the expenses. What I would do next time is obviously cut down expenses. That was the first time I did the U-Haul. I think I also just wanted to experience driving around and shit like that. I should mention as well, my Airbnb was expensive this time around because I stood for a week. Yeah, it was just, I could have cut down on expenses a lot, and it's not really, me staying a week wasn't really the cause of it being that much. I would say B&B. Maybe the U-Haul I couldn't have did. I think if I would have did one good Instacart for my groceries, I wouldn't have had to drive to the grocery store. I did also have to get my table, which I didn't return because I lost the receipt. That's $60 we could add to that. There's a lot of shit I could have did better. I feel like this time around I spent a lot more and I definitely could do a lot better. Now let's get into my experience, you feel me? Was it what I expected? Yes and no. This time around I think they did something, no, they definitely did something different where they had an artist, and I feel like the artist, well, I don't know the artist enough to, it was T.I.'s son, I don't know his catalog or vibe enough to be like, he don't really connect with the audience. It was definitely a disconnect because I saw the energy in the room. It was definitely different. Granted, it is Atlanta. It's not a huge, Atlanta is an up and coming emerging market in everything, fashion, music, etc. They're having like re-emergence, you feel me, in that area. I didn't expect it to be as much as I would do in a New York or like how much I did in DC, you feel me? Those are black hubs. You know, a lot of us are out there with bread, you feel me? So it just made sense that I would touch that much bread that I did. That being said, they were really heavy on pushing the artists, which was something that I haven't seen them do since I've been a part of this event. And it really threw a lot of us off. Like a lot of the vendors I was speaking to, I think they dimmed the lights for almost his whole set. And I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like, it's a market, you feel me? They supposed to be here for us first, you feel me? And now y'all know people are just gonna come here for that. A lot of people, this was the first time I did an event there where I would say like half or more than half of the people that came wasn't really trying to shop for real, you feel me? They was here for that artist and then they split, you feel me? And it really wasn't that deep as far as like the amount of people. Like I think maybe 2 or 3K was, if that was there, you feel me? Like that. Y'all gotta remember they have a big arena. It's easy to see when the space is empty. It's easy to tell it's empty, you feel me? Versus when it's like you can't hide that when you got a big arena. That being said, could have been a lot better. I think that artist shit was a dub. Speaking of that, I need to finish filling out my survey and letting them know like that whole shit y'all did, especially with the dimming of the lights. I'm like, never would I think that I would need lights while we're in an arena, like you feel me, a convention center that has an abundance of lights. You feel me? I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that shit really threw me off. And they had the lights off for a minute, bro. I'm like, yo, that's really not it. More, I get it, you know, an error. I think that was definitely an error. You feel me? Trial and an error. You feel me? Like, we get away with that. I hope enough. A lot of the vendors we were parlaying, we was chopping it up and saying like, in the survey, make sure you put that, yo, this shit was not it. Boom, you gotta make sure and I do my part and put that. Like, yo, how much I made? I made around, I think I made 5K. And the reason why I say I think is because in my Shopify shit, it said that I made 56 when I left, right? It's $5,600, right? And then when it got back or whatever, like we got back to New York, I refreshed it and I'm like, yo, say 5K. Like I was saying like 56. I have orders that I need to ship. I'm like, they don't hold those orders. Even if I gotta ship, they still give me that payout. What I think happened is I experienced some new shit and I think I left it in the video. Basically, I had this issue that I've never experienced before where it was having me manually capture orders and it never did that before. And that's usually a feature that you have to have on. I don't have that on. So I'm really confused why that shit is on. You feel me? When I do Chicago now, right? I'm gonna make sure that what's the name died. My camera died. I don't even know what I was saying, but I upgraded my store, right? And when I upgraded my store, it allowed me to take ship payments online. Basically, if you want to place an order with me for any products that I have, I can take it, I can ship it to you instead from the POS device. You can't do that without upgrading your store. I did that. When I did it for the store, I did it, basically, you can have different locations on your Shopify shit. Let's say I actually have real stores in real life. I could have like Brooklyn location, Manhattan location, Soho location, right? Let's say before I was using the Soho location, but I upgraded that POS only on the Brooklyn location. Only that Brooklyn location can do online orders now. It's not like it's an upgrade one for all. You get what I'm saying? You would have to upgrade each individual store. That being said, when I went to my POS system, I had switched the store to the one that I was using, that I was previously using. I had to switch it because I upgraded the store in a different store. That being said, that's the only significant change that I could remember. I went through a whole thing with like, Shopify has this AI bot that you can ask questions. They gave me a whole bunch of different issues that it could have been, and I checked everything on the back end, and it basically all of those things was clear. Honestly, I don't know why that happened. You feel me? I was saying for Chicago, if that happens again, I think I'm going to switch back to the store that I was previously using and then doing that, because I checked the whole back end and everything's on automatic. You feel me? That's the one thing that's not really making sense. But we gonna hope for the best going into Chicago. Even the system AI bot was saying that that could be an anomaly for that shit to happen, which is crazy. I'm looking at it now. I made $5,055 flat. Where did that money go? I don't know, man. But anyway, that's how much I made. I ran the numbers, what I profited from what I spent, my expenses, and from what I made a total of $288.74. We still made some bread. We still made some Banjo Kazooie. You feel me? That allowed me to pay for at least half of my bulk, because I think I told you I ordered 200 jackets. I paid for 100 of them. 10 of them I paid to have express shipping, which was 10 smalls, because if y'all been keeping up with my videos, my BlackBoyArtShow videos, DC, I have about 7 or 8 remaining orders that still need to get shipped, and those are all size smalls. I was like, I can't afford to have them waiting a whole nother month. I'm like, yo, I'll just pay for express for that, for those specific jackets, and then the other jackets could be the regular shipping by sea, which was gonna take, at the earliest, I think it could be here May 18th. We manifested that it comes around that time, because I do my best. You feel me? I'm doing my best, Grandpa. I'm trying, Grandpa. Yeah, bro, that's all I got for y'all. Like, that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Yeah.